ladies, newbies, fine mess family, everyone who has just stumbled upon this video, welcome to A Fine Mess, my healthy lifestyle channel where I talk to you guys about getting healthy, my weight loss journey, and healthy skincare, makeup, all that kind of stuff. But I teach you guys how to live a healthier life. Which brings me into the topic of today's video, which is getting healthy myself. So I'm going to talk to you guys about my weight loss journey and how I went from 192 pounds down to 162 pounds, and I'm still losing. Let's talk about my 30-pound weight loss. Okay, so I guess the best thing to do is start from the beginning. Most people who are my age who are currently slim, usually they've spent most of their life being slim. For me, I was the opposite. I've always been a little bit heavier. I've never been morbidly obese, but I have been obese. And my entire life, I think I spent most of it being overweight. I don't remember being slim at any point. But that didn't really bother me. I mean, I didn't mind being overweight. It didn't affect my self-esteem or my happiness. It didn't limit me from doing anything that I wanted to do or achieving anything that I wanted to achieve. So I'm 28 now, and before I had my daughter when I was 21, I weighed 165 pounds. So I'm basically at my pre-baby weight, which is, it has taken me a whole 7 years to get to my pre-baby weight. So when I was actually giving birth, I had a little bit of complications and I ended up having a C-section. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a C-section is, but I'm sure you can just Google it. Basically, they create an incision in the bottom half of your abdomen and they, have to remove the baby via your stomach, and so obviously that's going to leave a scar. My C-section scar took about a year to fully heal, and for me to have all my abdominal feeling back, it took, I would say, about a year. I always had a larger stomach, but I never had a stomach that flapped, and so that made me very self-conscious, and that is when it just went downhill from there. I went from 165 and went to my highest weight, which was 192. So it wasn't just the sight of the incision, but it was also, there were tons of other factors that contributed to my weight. Plus I just ate what I wanted to eat without thinking about my health. I was living in England in university, so chocolate, I was eating chocolate, sweets, candy, whatever I could get from the snack vending machine. I was just like, I'll just have it all. I didn't really care. Plus I was dealing with the stress of being a single mom, having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get my daughter to school, get myself to college, then come back, pick her, whatever, and I had to do it all on my own. So it was a lot of stress. I did get some help from family members, but for the most part, I was very stressed, and so I stress ate. So I just ate whatever I wanted, and I was like, well, I don't care. It is what it is. There was a point about 2 years ago where I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and get healthy. I'm gonna try and go to the gym more. And so I signed up for a gym and I started going to the gym every single day. It became a habit for me, and I was working out consistently. At the time when my daughter was about maybe 4 or 5, I was around 180. And then I went to the gym consistently, and then I dropped down to 177 or something like that. So I didn't really lose much, and that's what deterred me from wanting to exercise and wanting to lose weight, was because I was going to the gym every single morning, going on the treadmill for an hour, doing cardio, doing all these different things, and I was not losing any weight. It would be a whole year had passed, and I'd lose maybe 5 pounds and then gain it back, then lose it, then gain it back, then lose it, then gain it. It was just a stupid yo-yo, and it was all because I wasn't focusing on what I was eating. I was just thinking, well, I'm exercising, so why isn't the weight going away? Because these slow results irritated me, I pretty much gave up on going to the gym, and I just did not step back foot in the gym. Although I do plan on going back to the gym. I'm not against the gym, but I I'm just not for it. I'm just not a fan of it at the moment. I'm sure I'll get to the point where I enjoy it, but I don't at the moment. So after moving to Florida, which was earlier of last year, I was around 192 at that time, and then it was like, I was like, okay, I just can't deal with this anymore. I just feel so uncomfortable. This just doesn't feel right. And so I tried to start doing a little bit of exercise in the house. I got some weights. I started trying to tone up and stuff. And I would say I probably lost maybe 2 or 3 pounds in the process of maybe 4 months. And which obviously is a ridiculously unnecessary slow process. October 14th, that was the day I decided to start the keto diet. And if you don't know what the keto diet is, there's like a million different things on the internet about it, but the gist of it is that you have a high amount of fat in your diet, a moderate amount of protein in your diet, and then a very low amount of carbohydrates. And it did not click to me until then that carbohydrates were my biggest downfall. I would always feel bloated when I ate bread. Cookies would make me feel full. Like everything that contains carbs, potatoes, all of that stuff, I would just feel so bloated to the point where I feel like sick laying down. Like it was just disgusting. I can't believe that I was going through that for so long, that I allowed myself to feel like that for so long. So I started the keto diet in October 14th, and I just stuck with it. I decided to just cut out carbohydrates to the very bare minimum of 20 grams a day, 20 net carbs a day, and it worked. Like the first week I think I dropped like 10 pounds, and then I just kept losing and losing, and I gained, and then I lost, and then I gained, and then I lost, and then gained and lost. Because believe it or not, guys, weight loss is not linear. You don't just lose weight. You lose weight and then you gain a little, then you lose some more, and you gain a little, and you lose some more. It's still an overall decrease, which is exactly what I wanted, and I've never been able to just lose weight without even going to the gym or trying. So since starting keto, I've lost 30 pounds in exactly 12 weeks to the day, which is kind of crazy. Well, actually it was till the day after, maybe like 24 hours after, but it still was 12 weeks, and I'm just so happy. I feel so much better. I wake up feeling so much more energized, and my day I feel energized, and I don't feel sluggish, and my clothes fit so much better. It's just such a better feeling. And the weight I am right now, 162, this is not my final weight. My goal weight is to be 140 because I'm only 5'1", and technically I should not be really higher than 140. That's like the maximum I should be for my height. I'm gonna try and get down to 140, and that's why I made this channel, because I wanted to encourage you guys to also get healthy whatever way that you feel comfortable. You guys can literally watch my weight loss journey unfold every single week on my weekly vlog on Tuesdays. So that is why I wanted to make this channel and just like really involve you guys with my weight loss journey. So I'm gonna answer some questions for you guys. Do you ever cheat on your keto? I do cheat on my keto. So sometimes Thanksgiving was pretty keto friendly. Christmas, I also pretty much only ate keto foods like meat, things like that, but I did have cornbread. So I cheated on that day, but I snapped right back into it. It was only that one time in the day. I didn't cheat through the whole day. I just have a cheat meal, and that's like the only thing that I do. I never have a full cheat day where I eat all day different types of carbs. I never go over 100 carbs if I'm ever cheating. And yeah, I've never done like anything more than 100 carbs. I would say my biggest motivation for my entire weight loss journey has been tracking it. I think that having a tool, like some kind of tool to track your food, I use LifeSum, and I got the full year like subscription. I didn't like, this is not like me promoting it to you guys or anything. It's just what I chose to use because I have a keto plan on there. I can see how much protein, how much everything that I'm consuming every single day, and then it syncs to my Fitbit, and then I can, you know, have everything connected and how many steps I've done. I just find it so much easier to know what I'm doing when I can track it. And then plus having a smart scale, me being able to like visually see like my BMI, all that information that I need to know about my current health, how much water, how much protein I have in my system, like all that is important. And me being able to see that, and then every day seeing it go down. My BMI went from 35, now it's like 30.1. It's almost under 30, which, oh my god, it's crazy to me. What kind of food do you eat? I love to eat all kinds of meat. I love pork, chicken, bacon, I love vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, you name it, I eat it. Fish, salmon, like I love so much different kinds of food. It's crazy that I can eat everything that I want to eat and lose weight while doing it. I just cut out the side dishes. It's the side dishes that are your problem. Your rice, your potato salad, your all those different things that you have on your side, your coleslaw. Those are all like the carbs that are causing, and maybe not you, but it was for me, this was causing my weight gain. The carbohydrates, like I'm just so happy to not eat them. You don't understand. What kind of drinks? I drink coffee, tea, lemon water, Crystal Light in water, mayo in water. They have to be 0 calorie Crystal Light and 0 calorie mayo. And occasionally I'll have 0 calorie soda, which will be Diet Dr. Pepper or Coke Zero. Those are the only keto approved sodas that I like to drink. Do I currently work out? No, I don't. I don't work out, but I do plan to. Because I'm getting closer and closer to my final weight, I want to start toning because I want to actually start seeing abs and start seeing like muscle definition that I've never ever seen in my life. So I would like to see what that looks like on me. So I'm actually going to start doing some type of muscle training, weight training. I'm not going to do any cardio because I hate it, but I am going to start doing weight training. I think that I would enjoy it. So if you're thinking of starting a weight loss journey and you really want some motivation, just look at my journey. It is so much easier than you think. There are so many different meals that you can have, so many different ways that you can consume food and lose weight at the same time and not feel deprived or feel hungry. I generally eat between 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day, and I also sometimes I do intermittent fasting, which is where I fast 16 hours and then I eat for 8 hours. So I'll eat between the hours of 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's just the time frame that works for me. But that also really helps get rid of all the toxins, get rid of all the food, helps you digest your food that you've eaten earlier in the day. Like, that's a really good method for me that I found has worked really well. If you are really thinking about losing weight this year or just in general, then I say go for it. Like, I can't believe that I'm even a person telling people that you should like get healthy and lose weight, because I have always just been like, ugh, my entire life. But like now I'm one of those people where I'm encouraging people because I realize that it's not hard. It's actually not as hard as you think it is. It's all about changing your mindset, changing the way you think, changing the way that you cook your food, or how the portion size is and what you're putting in your food, and what, like, if it's organic or if it's full of saturated fat. Like, there's lots of different things that you can think about. So if you're thinking about a diet, I would definitely recommend the keto diet, only because I have personally lived through it. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys felt a little bit more encouraged after seeing my weight loss journey and how I lost 30 pounds in 12 weeks. That is not a long time, guys. Just think about that. That's 3 months. I literally went from October to January. Like, that's nothing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please go ahead and give this a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'm a brand new channel talking about healthy lifestyle and my fine mess of a life. If you would like to join the Fine Mess family, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, join the family, and we can have fun losing weight together, getting healthy together, getting our skin glowing together, everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!